Well, they were wonderful young people, very different, I might add. Alex was, of course, older and very much the big brother to Sascha. Alex, who I'm proud to say was my son-in-law, which we just found out last week. He had just a great wit, but was a gentle soul. He had a sentimental side, and he loved the outdoors. His favorite times were being outdoors and working with his hands. The times I saw him at his most happiest. Sascha, we met a number of times. We attended her graduation at Marymount in New York last summer. Sascha was just full of life, I'd say effervescent, really outgoing, very sociable, had a great network of friends in New York and over here in Europe. Very different from her brother. Her brother's a little bit more private, and Sascha was very, very engaged and very outgoing. From Wednesday morning until Thursday night, frantic search trying to find the missing children in the 7 or 8 hospitals of Brussels that had victims. And unfortunately, we did learn late Thursday night when the Brussels authorities published a list of survivors who were still in the hospital, and that there was no one else who hadn't been identified who had survived. So we knew their fate at that point. Yeah, it was torturing. There were probably 12 families who had been in that hospital all day searching for missing loved ones, and we had been told that there were still 4 victims who were alive in that hospital but unidentified. So you can imagine the frantic anxiety on the part of the family members to try to get to those 4, to see if they were their children or not. They want to demonize an entire religion or a faith or a nation of people, which is wrong. And so we spent, several months in that intense crucible. Even though I had great training and experience on the diplomatic front with counterterrorism and those sorts of things, you can just never, ever conceive as a parent of this kind of thing happening. The problem we've had the last, let's say, several years in America, we've been pulling back from our work. It's, of course, a tragic loss for everyone, knowing that they, were together and will now be together for eternity, in a way, brings a little bit of peace.